Hello and welcome, this is Mike, back in the mining hub. Apologies for not posting for close on a week now. I've been tied up with the new update that came out for RealmCraft VR, which is absolutely amazing, which leads me to the point in this video. I wanted to just briefly show you some of the things that come out. It's only going to be a short video, really, just show you a few of the bits and pieces. And then afterwards we will shoot over to the ice spike biome and just finish off that track there that we started a couple of episodes ago for the minecart track that takes us down into the new mine over there, or the only mine. But yeah, just briefly, the update, which dropped probably a few days ago now, 3-4 days. Some of the major points in it were Enchanting, finally, which is absolutely stunning. And also working signs, so we can label stuff up, and item frames. So, Enchanting, as you can see, Enchanting table now works perfectly. We get some stuff out. Just as an example, just as you'd expect, depending on you need the level. Like this needs level 30 to do. I'm 38 at the moment, and I need to eat, which I didn't realise. Right, yeah, yeah, but I've just been playing around with this quite a lot. It changes the game up so much. Gives you so many different options and builds that you can do for your character. I've managed to get these enchanted books so far from fishing. You can also create them at the desk table. But no, it's as you can see, I've enchanted quite a lot of my stuff now, and it really does change the game up. I know myself and a lot of other people have been waiting for Enchanting, and the devs have outdone themselves. It's absolutely terrific. Also enchanted my armor, which needs a repair soon. But no, it's just amazing. Item frames. These are really simple to use. Once you've got something in there, you can change the angle of it. But it's as simple as let's put something in there. Put that back on. You just stick the frame on. Not like that. Stick the frame on, and then put whatever you want in there. Adjust it, and works really well. As you can see, I've labelled up all my chests here. So we've got iron, gold, miscellaneous. I've used that rotten meat for miscellaneous stuff. We've got coal, coral. Because now we've got enchantments, you can get Silk Touch, which in itself is so valuable. So I've been able to go and farm some coral from the sea, and start making a collection of that for lakes and stuff. You can also use the anvil for enchanting stuff. Like if you've got a book, for example, you can put your books on your tools or armor, whatever you need, and that would give me Unbreaking 2 book, which I don't need. So, but yep, that's all up and running. Here we've got wood, glass. I've started making a collection of sugarcane. to make more books, basically. You need sugarcane to make paper. But, no, it's got me totally hooked. More than I was previously. But, and of course, when you've got, for example, fortune on your pickaxe, you get a lot more ore and diamonds, if needs be. And Silk Touch, obviously, as I mentioned, lets you, for the example I gave, coral. You can now get coral without it failing. Also, we got the new. Let's take that out. The new particle effects on these, and these on the smokers, blast furnaces, and furnaces. All very interesting. But yeah, I've got absolutely everything labelled up. Food, ore. But yeah, I'm like I say, it's still early days looking into that. Record collection. I mean, as you may or may not know, you can put absolutely anything in the item frames, pretty much. So let's put that book away before I forget. But yeah, it's transformed fishing, transformed pretty much everything. Like I say, and the combat has got more difficult on hard mode, especially. I don't know that for a fact, but I've been having a lot more fun and a lot more challenge with battling on hard mode. And let me turn that music down slightly. And of course, zombies and drowned can now break down doors. They have a 10% chance to break down a wooden door, so that's another thing you've got to look out for. But no, I am so impressed with this latest update. Right, let's sleep. I even went a little bit overboard with the sugarcane, as I will go and show you, because I've always been a big fan of fishing anyway in these games. And before we got enchantments, I was still a big fan, but not quite as much. But now we can get enchanted items, enchanted books from fishing. It's amazing. I mean, my current fishing rod, which is one of my must-haves, I've got mending on it, so it never runs out now. No, everything works really well, and like I say, I did go a bit crazy with sugarcane, only because I wanted to farm an awful lot of it for making paper. But it will grow over time, and it's quite fun sitting fishing and just watching this stuff grow. It's really nice. But yeah, there was definitely something missing in fishing before. It was great, but now we've got enchantments. That's it. It's changed it up completely. But right, what we will do, we'll grab those few bits. I'll shoot over to the ice spike biome. I'll pause the video at that point because it's quite a way from here. We need to travel down to the desert biome and then on to the ice spike biome. So it's pretty much the other side of the map, or the section of map that I've got mapped out at the minute. Right, I've got too much food on me. But that's okay. Right, let's grab some of this. I'm not sure how much we need, but I'll explain when we get over there. I've done a part of the track for that new mine, but you'll see when we get there. Right, so what we do, I'll pause the video here, and I will see you over at the ice spiked biome. See you shortly. Actually, I'm back. One thing I forgot to show you was the signs. Just put these fun signs up for now. We've got golems and bells. But yeah, these signs, again, something we've been waiting for a long time. Item frame for a little picture. But yeah, it's enabled me to label up all my minecarts. Tracks, so that's mine 1, mine 2, pyramids, Savannah interchange, and mine 3. All completely configurable. Just like that. But no, absolutely amazing. But yeah, let's... Tell you what, I'll keep you with me for a sec. What we'll do, we'll use the shortcut. We'll go through my Nether portal that takes us out into the Desert Biome, and then we can fast forward or skip the video over to the he's just gone back through. Right. Yeah, the combat's become more interesting and fun. I don't know for sure what was done to it exactly, but it's more of a challenge, which to me equates fun. It's really good. Right. In fact, I think we will jump on a minecart here, but I'll just speed the journey through to the ice spike biome. Right, what we'll do, we'll get over there. Like I say, I'll either cut this bit out or speed it up. I'll see in editing, but I will see you over at the ice spike biome, and we'll just quickly do that track just to finish that off. Okay, see you in a moment. Okay, here we are at the ice spike biome. Left me door open. Right, yeah. I think last time we done it, we placed down the foundation for that track, but after that, I did go down and put the tracks down to a point. I will show you that now. Actually, let's sleep first. Yeah, I've done some of the tracks. We just got the final little part to do today, and then that'll be it. This was the major part. Right, we get down there. yeah, I got to this point, and we just basically need to put this bit in. So I think what we'll do, what do you think of the best way of doing this? We didn't bring any... no, we got some of those. Actually, let's do these first. Right, I think what we'd do... Right. Yeah, having silk touch has been nice, because now instead of cobblestone you get stone, because I used to pick cobblestone up and stick it in a furnace to make stone, but now I can collect stone straight off. So that saves a job. Right, let's get this stuff down. Right. That one. Actually, let me... I don't like gravel. Let's just change that for that for a minute. There we go. Yeah, bug fixes as well in the patch, or the update. Some very welcome bug fixes. I can't remember if I said before, but we did have an issue with coordinates, in that all my mines were always at 5 coordinate, but something went a little bit crazy, and oh, hang on, what have I done here? That's not right. Hang on. I've skipped one here, I think. Let's have a look. Hang on. Let's just make sure before we go too far. Right. I think I brought enough tracks. We should have enough, because this isn't the longest drop. Right. Yeah, that's where I've gone wrong, I think. I do apologise. I don't know what I'm doing here. Right. I'm in the UK, and we are currently having quite a severe heat wave. Severe for us anyway. I think it's about 32 degrees centigrade, which I know is not anything compared to some people, but in the UK, it's we all suffer. So and the aircon's not really keeping up as much as it could. Right, yeah, made a little start down here. Got a few basics. But yeah, that's all good. Well, let's put some... Right, gonna need... let's put that there. Right. It does make such a difference having minecart access to these mines. It really does. If you're into mining, of course. As I am. Right, yeah, we should have plenty of tracks, I think. Actually, have I got a minecart on me? Yeah. Right. All done. Let's give it a try, make sure we've not missed any. I might have to sort this out. This is a little bit congested. The reason I put this break here, actually, before we go, I think I mentioned in the previous video, we got a cave system down here. So, yeah, I'll put a stop off there so we could explore it. Right, well that didn't help, did it? Actually, I need to take a picture anyway, so... That'll do. Right, yeah. Let's get back up and then... Yeah, I think I'm going to need to make a little bit more space up here, otherwise that's going to keep happening. Actually, let's... No. Yeah, see, with Silk Touch on, rather than get the ore, for anyone that doesn't know, you get the actual block. And with efficiency, so we've got efficiency 4 on that one, and fortune, well, more importantly fortune, you get more ore for each one, which is fantastic. Right, let's put this out a little bit, I think. just to stop that cart going down for now. I will rearrange this down here a little bit, I think, at some point. But right. Right, let's get up top and then we can finish up. Yeah, and also there's that big cavern there as well, which was another reason for that stop. So there's a lot to explore down there at some point when I get some time. Right, okay, that does us really. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.